Jennifer. Oh, I'm so.
War in Iraq and the wars in East Oakland and in our cities all over this country as well. You have learned as students that an education has to be a means to empower each and every one of you to make peace, to find the avenues for health and well-being and opportunities for happiness that will allow you to use your educations for peaceful and better worlds ahead of us.
Trustees, it is my distinct pleasure today to welcome all of you who are gathered here to celebrate this amazing class of 2011. Greetings to our graduates, to their families and friends, faculty, staff, alumni, trustees, President Holmgren, and other esteemed guests. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2011 on this, your commencement day. Yay is right. Commencement is such a special opportunity to celebrate your accomplishments, to recognize all the hard work and dedication that have brought you to this momentous occasion, to acknowledge the love and support those who have been with you throughout your academic journey, and to embrace the wonderful new opportunities and challenges that await. Today we also celebrate President Janet L. Holmgren, who will be stepping down as college president at the end of June after 20 years at the helm of this college. We honor her extraordinary leadership, intense dedication, profound wisdom, and sincere passion for education. And we wish her well as she transitions to the Mills faculty, where she will be a member of the English department. The 123rd commencement that we celebrate today is an historic day at Mills College. We reap the fruits of the labors of the generations who have preceded us and who have left their lasting footprints on the history of the college. And I especially want to recognize the hard work and dedication of all who have admirably served the college during this past year of transition. My fellow volunteer trustees, the wise faculty and staff, dedicated administrators and college officers, and very generous and supportive alumni and alumni.
Graduate, a SAW student from the summer academic workshop, and she is also a 4-year athlete, a soccer player, playing forward and midfielder. Her coach, Colette Bowler, gave her that nickname, Jazzy, in her first year because of her high enthusiasm and her great team spirit. She finished her term as historian of the Associated Students of Mills College. She has worked in the Office of Student Activities. She has worked with student diversity programs, and she has won a Mills College Award for being a freshwoman leader in her first year. This summer, she is going to spend her second summer interning at the nonprofit organization College Summit. And in the fall, she's going to start grad school at the Pratt Institute in New York City, where she will study for 2 master's degrees, one in science and one in art. So Jazzy, would you come forward and bring us some words of wisdom?
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm pleased to see all of you. To our dear family and friends, thank you for coming out and helping us celebrate this very special moment in our lives. As we gather here to recognize the accomplishments of the graduating class 2011, we must also acknowledge the encouragement, support, and love that you have given us. We realize that we might not be here today without you. Our journey at Mills has been a challenging, fun, unique experience. There have been many aha moments, times of failure and success, a few tears have been shed, some in disappointment, but many more with happiness. And we now begin to realize our growth. One question we are often asked as Mills undergraduates is, why did you choose to go to Mills? This is code for what people really want to know, which is, why did you go to an all-girls school? I'm sure you have heard the generic responses. They often sound like, Mills has a great reputation, small class sizes, great financial aid, and my personal favorite is to avoid distractions. These reasons may be why some of us originally came to Mills, and there are many other explanations. But as we settled into college life and advanced in our studies, we realized that it is quite easy to become distracted here. So perhaps we had other reasons to stay. Just look at all of the graduates. Most of us arrived 4 short years ago as young, naive teenagers. Some of us transferred to Mills at different stages in our lives after having children, grandchildren, or had started at a different college. Nonetheless, we have all grown and blossomed so much. We are now well-educated and sophisticated individuals. We have learned so much at Mills. Much more than just academics. Mills taught us about social justice and the politics of privilege based on race, gender, sexual orientation, and ability. We've learned to make responsible individual choices because we know they impact the world. We discovered and explored studies that range from the sciences to the arts. We pushed ourselves and each other to push ourselves, sorry. We were told and now understand that we are the future leaders of this country. We came to an all-women's college because we believe in ourselves and wanted to be in a space where women's empowerment is made a priority instead of an afterthought. We see ourselves and each other as peers, family, friends, and sometimes arch enemies, who all share a common respect for womanhood. Now, to my fellow graduates, congratulations, class of 2011. It has been a challenging few years, hasn't it? Fortunately, we made it through, and this part of our academic lives is over. While we have all grown so much, undoubtedly, we all have some insecurity about our future. What is next? Yes, some of us are going to graduate school, some of us are entering the workforce, and there are some of us that are not sure what tomorrow brings. No matter which category you fit into, I assure you, you will be okay. I wish I could tell you specifically what decisions should be made after today, but of course I cannot. However, I encourage you to think back upon your experiences at Mills. Take what you learned from this institution, from the early days when you first arrived, and were not certain of how or even if you would survive, until this moment as you take the stage to receive your diploma, and apply that wisdom to your future. Do you remember your first day at Mills? I tried to introduce myself to everyone who lived in Warren Olney Hall because I was afraid that I wouldn't make friends. There's my best friend, Chloe Garcia. And now I'm friends with a lot of you. And here we are today, saying goodbye to this old place and moving on to new beginnings. Audre Lorde once said in reference to movements by Black feminists and lesbians, it's possible to take this as a personal metaphor and then multiply it to a people, a race, a sex, a time. If we keep this thing going long enough, if we can survive and teach what we know, we'll make it. Take your Mills experience as a personal metaphor and let it guide you to success in all of your future endeavors. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
I think you have a lot of friends here, Jazzy. Can we give her another round of applause? It is always a special pleasure for me to discover what the senior graduating class at Mills College wants to leave behind in memory of their time and of what they have learned and of their experiences together.